Hello, hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. In the last episode, we completed Legacy, which means we just have one thing left to do. The last straw. Champion, you have proven yourself a friend of the Order in this city, and I find myself in need of your support once again. Dire events are underway at the Gallows, which could tear the city apart. I believe the Champion's appearance could make all the difference, and thus I ask you to come as soon as possible. Knight Commander Meredith. And we accept it. That's all the letters. Okay. Off we go then. To meet with Meredith, and I don't think Amelia has any idea what is about to come. She really doesn't. So I think if she's just going to the Gallows thinking this is a regular thing, she'd bring her Gallows party. Oh God. Are you prepared? I don't feel prepared.
Champion, thank the Maker you've come. What's happened? Knight Commander Meredith and the First Enchanter got into a terrible argument. The First Enchanter stormed off to bring the matter before the Grand Cleric, but Meredith gave chase. I fear there will be blood.
Wonderful. Take me to them.
I will have the tower searched, top to bottom.
You cannot do that. You have no right.
I have every right. You are harboring blood mages, and I intend to root them out before they infect this city.
Blood magic? Where do you not see blood magic? My people cannot sneeze without you accusing them of corruption.
Do not trifle with me, mage. My patience is at an end.
A wonder that I never saw it begin.
Oh God, this is Meredith. Clearly, if anyone is being childish, it's Orsino, and so we're just gonna very calmly ask what's going on so that we show respect to the proper person.
Why are you fighting again?
Good, you found us.
The Champion will not stop me. The people deserve to know just what you've done.
What I have done is protect the people of this city time and again. What I have done is protect you mages from your curse and your own stupidity. And I will not stop doing it. I will not lower our guard. I dare not.
Okay, are there blood mages? Orsino? Amelia knows the answer. She's like, yes. The answer is yes.
Is there any truth to what she's saying?
These are only her latest accusations, nothing more. And what if she does not find what she's looking for? How much further will she go to root out something that isn't there?
The Champion knows better than anyone how deep the Circle's corruption goes. I must find the source.
Yeah, Orsino, just let her do her job. Seriously.
I'd back down if I were you.
Is that all it's ever going to be? Are we mages to be forever persecuted for being what we are? The mere act of defending ourselves, confirmation of our guilt?
What other option do we have? Tell me, Champion, that you have not seen with your own eyes what they can do. Heard the lies of mages that seek power.
And yeah, Amelia's like, yes, Meredith, I'm with you. I've got your back, girl.
I have seen that. Many times over.
And we must fight such evil, but you cannot assume it exists in us all.
I know, and it breaks my heart to do it. But we must be vigilant. If you cannot tell me another way, do not brand me a tyrant.
This is getting us nowhere. Grand Cleric Elthina will put a stop to this.
You will not bring her grace into this.
The Grand Cleric cannot help you.
Explain yourself, mage.
I will not stand by and watch you treat all mages like criminals, while those who would lead us bow to their Templar jailers.
How dare you speak to me?
The Circle has failed us, Orsino. Even you should be able to see that. The time has come to act. There can be no half measures.
Anders, what have you done?
There can be no turning back.
Mercy.
There can be no peace.
Elthina, no! Make her, no! She was your most faithful, your most beloved. Why didn't she listen to me? Blessed be the souls of the faithful that they ascend to your right hand.
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
I removed the chance of compromise, because there is no compromise.
The Grand Cleric has been slain by magic. The Chantry destroyed. As Knight Commander of Kirkwall, I hereby invoke the right of annulment. Every mage in the Circle is to be executed, immediately!
The Circle didn't even do this! Champion, you can't let her! Help us stop this madness!
And I call on you to keep order. After what just occurred, you cannot deny what must be done.
Why are we debating the right of annulment when the monster who did this is right here? I swear to you, I will kill him.
It can't be stopped now. You have to choose.
I like to think of Amelia just like, Sebastian, shut up, this isn't helping. Right now, you would think that Amelia feels terrified. Terror like she has never known before. However, actually, oddly enough, she feels a rather perverse sense of calm. Amelia's fear, imagine it like a balloon. And it has just had fear and sorrow and anger and fear just constantly being poured into it her entire life. And when that explosion happened, when that wave of heat and rubble kind of washed over the city, that balloon at long last popped. There is no more room in her for fear. And right, she just feels nothing. She feels kind of hollow. And in a weird way, that is kind of liberating. She doesn't feel afraid. She has absolutely no fear whatsoever, but she doesn't feel anything. And she's just sort of standing there, kind of, it not really sinking in. Elthina is dead. The Chantry has been exploded. Countless people will have died. Because if you remember what was around the Chantry, homes. And it appears to be in the evening, people are probably home from work, they're probably, were sitting down for dinner. So countless people will have been killed. That's not to, to think of any people who were in the Chantry. I know, in Varric's book, I can't remember what it's called, Hard in Hightown, he makes mention of a clinic inside the Chantry. There could have been injured people in there. There could have been orphans getting food. There could have been people praying. They're all dead. Just so much death in a single second almost. In a snapshot, they were there and gone, snuffed out like candles in the wind. And she's just trying to comprehend that, and she can't. She can't. And she's just kind of thinking, is this what I helped him do? Is their blood also on my hands? Is this what he did all that, time ago, those months, when he asked me to distract Elthina?
I could have stopped you.
No. This had to happen. The Circle is an injustice. In many places beyond Kirkwall. The world needs to see.
Elthina is not the Circle. She was a good woman, and you murdered her!
You fool! You've doomed us all!
We were already doomed. A quick death now or a slow one later. I'd rather die fighting.
Oh, yeah. What about all those people? What about them?
You're a murderer. The Grand Cleric, the mages, their blood is on your hands.
I know.
It doesn't matter. Even if I wished to, I could not stay my hand. The people will demand blood.
Oh, so I am gonna say, again, this is one of those non-choices. Rather like before the Corypheus fight, how everyone kept being like, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this? And, there was absolutely no way that Amelia couldn't have fought Corypheus. If you say, I'm not taking sides, basically Orsino and Meredith kind of turn around and say, you're already involved, pick a side. And it takes you back to this. Amelia wouldn't say she's not going to pick sides. What is she thinking right now? As I said, there's I'm having trouble verbalizing this. I can't imagine how Amelia would be. There's a certain hollowness. She's not afraid. She's certainly not afraid. And I think feeling is starting to come back to her, slowly but surely. And she's just kind of thinking, I could have stopped him. I had a hand in this. Those people, their blood is also on my hands because I helped him. I distracted Elthina. And while, yes, I did go to the Templars afterwards, but clearly that wasn't enough. I can't believe he's done this. And then she hears Meredith say, I'm calling for the right of annulment. All the mages in the Circle are going to be killed. And she kind of double takes. And she's thinking, what? This feels so incredibly ironic to say, they didn't do this. They didn't do this. I did this. Anders did this. If you want to kill anyone, you should be killing us. We should be made tranquil. Why are you going after the Circle mages? And Amelia cannot believe that she is thinking in this manner. She really, truly can't. She cannot believe that she is thinking like this. She is shocked. She's thinking, they didn't do this. They didn't have a hand in this. But can she, after all this time, after all these years, supporting the Templars, can she really support the mages? The mages are sinful, they are prideful, they are prone to blood magic and injustice and all of this, but ironically they didn't kill Elthina. Her entire life, Amelia has looked to the Chantry to tell her what to do. Her entire life, all of her morality has been based on Chantry beliefs. And right now she can't do that. Because the Chantry has metaphorically and literally exploded and is raining down from the sky. She can't look to the Chantry. All she can do is look inside herself. And the Chantry, in her mind, the chant says, be good, do the right thing, stick up for the little guy, people can change, hold strong to your beliefs. In Amelia's mind, the Chantry is it's a loving organization. She does not see, fucking crusaders coming to murder people. She doesn't see it that way. She sees priests coming to give enlightenment to those who don't know better. That's how she views the Chantry, as a loving thing. And right now, as much as she can't believe this, the mages are innocent in all of this. The mages didn't have anything to do with this, and yet Meredith is punishing them. These people don't deserve to be punished. Amelia and Anders deserve to be punished. And Amelia, she kind of stands there rather wide-eyed. She can't believe that she's thinking like this. What was it Anders said? I'll make you see. I will make you see. If I have no one else by my side in all of this, I will at least have you. And ironically enough, though, Amelia thought, nah, you never will be able to do that. You'll never be able to do that. He actually kind of has. In a horrific, horrific way. Amelia cannot side with the Templars, slaughtering people who are innocent of this crime, and she knows they're innocent because she's one of the perpetrators. But for that fact, but for the fact that Amelia knows, that's my fault, I'm one of the people who did that. But for that fact, I think she would support the Templars because, oh, well, maybe they did have a hand in it. But no, she knows firsthand that they didn't. So as I said, wide-eyed, kind of she's got a 6-yard stare. She can't believe she is saying this. The words, it almost, to her, it feels like she's not even the one speaking. It kind of feels like her body has gone on autopilot as she's just kind of taking everything in, but she can't. She can't get behind this. They didn't have anything to do with Elthina's murder.
This won't be easy, but I'll defend you.
But what of Anders?
Hawk, if you do this, I don't know if I can follow.
The mages here would become magisters if they could. Do not let them.
You sure about this? Even you might not win this fight.
I know we can do this. I believe in you, Hawk.
Shit. What have you gotten yourself into this time, Isabella?
Think carefully, champion. Stand with them and you share their fate.
Amelia's I'm one of the only people who actually deserves to die in all of this. Yeah. She's made her choice. If it leads to her death, then that's exactly what she deserves.
I can live with that.
Thank the Maker. It is a mistake, but I won't abandon you.
I see what you are trying to do, and my place is with you.
You are a fool, champion. Kill them all! I will rouse the rest of the Order.
Go! Get to the Gallows before it's too late!
And here we go again.
And here we are, fighting Templars. Oh, God. Come on, puppy. Amelia, she is, as I said, she is working on autopilot right now. She can't, I don't think she can even believe what she's doing right now. It just feels so foreign and alien to her.
So it's come to this. I don't know if we can win this war, champion, but thank you. I will leave your friend for you to deal with. I must return to the Gallows. Meet me there as soon as you can.
There's nothing you can say that I haven't already said to myself. Vengeance took me over. I couldn't stop him. Justice once told me that demons are just spirits perverted by their desires. I made my friend a demon. And he did this.
Do not hide behind your spirit. It was your hand that did this.
Kill me now before there is nothing left of me.
Oh, God. Oh god, I think Amelia's stalling. She's stalling. What does everyone think?
Opinions?
If I'd been in that chantry today, would you be waffling? You know what must be done.
Bold plan. Well, I thought so.
He wants to die. Kill him and be done with it.
Belief is no excuse. Sincerity does not justify this.
He should come with us. Do what he can to put things right.
I think I'm sick of mages and Templars.
Whatever you do, just do it.
Oh god, and oh, we got the option to say I forgive you. So you get that with 100% rivalry. But here's the thing, I don't think Amelia could have said that to him. What he's done is unforgivable. Oh god, I feel rather sick. Because here's the thing. He asked her to kill him. He asked for it. Oh god, don't cry. Don't now. Okay, no, I'm keeping it together. I'm keeping it together. Okay, harden your heart, Callista. He asked her to kill him. Before there's nothing left of me, kill me, and... Ooh, seeing Anders like this, it is, it's rather like seeing a dying animal. If you get what I'm saying, he's clinging on, and eventually there won't be any Anders left. It will just be vengeance or justice or whatever you want to call it. And I apologize if I am sounding rather choked up. That is because I could not hold back the tears. I did not harden my heart. Yeah, it's like seeing an animal, a pet that is slowly dying. And I think Amelia, she realizes now, I couldn't fix him. How stupid I was for even thinking that in the first place. He was never fixable. What he said it himself, I'm a liar, I'll hurt you, and that's not a justification. I hate it when people use that as a justification, you know, they kind of say like, oh, I'm honest, and then they say bitchy things, and then they're like, oh, well, I told you, what did you expect? It's like, no, that's not a justification for you to be rude. That's a side topic. This is... Amelia's hand shakes. And she has that flashback to when she killed Carver, and everything in her brain is screaming at her, no, we need this man, we need him to live. He's the love of my life. Like, I can't... If I kill him, I might as well kill myself, because I'll be just as dead, and then he's asking, kill me before there's nothing left of me, please. It would be a mercy. It's putting a wounded animal out of its misery, and she can't forgive him. She can't forgive him for what he's done, and everything has sort of come to its inevitable end, and she feels sick. Oh, I don't like doing this. I love Anders. I really do, and I do not like doing this. Then why do you do it, Callista? For the story. For the delicious, delicious heartbreak. I apologize if you can hear me being gross. I don't think I've cried this much in a Let's Play since Lee died. At the end of The Walking Dead. Oh, it's like a band-aid. Do it quick.
You have to pay for what you've done.
I know. For what it's worth, I'm glad it's you. It was nice to be happy. For a while.
It will never be enough, but it's a start.
How invigorating.
We'd all best get to the Gallows. And quick. It's going to be quite a show.
Oh, God. I had things I wanted to say and my brain has immediately gone blank. Yeah. What? Oh. I'll make you, see? If I have no one else by my side, I'll at least have you. I'll make you, see? And she did. And unfortunately, Amelia seeing could only end with Anders' death. And as Amelia makes her way to the gallows, and she looks at Sebastian, as she looks at him, and she thinks, I didn't know. I didn't know what he was doing. I didn't know what he was doing in the chantry. If I'd known it was an explosive of some sort, I would have stopped it. I would have gone there myself. I just didn't know. And Sebastian, his eyes say back, liar. Liar, you were his lover. How could you not have known? How could you not have known? And Amelia, something triggers in her memory. Something from years before, something she's almost forgotten. Grace and Decimus in that cave, the Starkhaven mages. Decimus used blood magic, and afterwards Grace said, I didn't know he was going to use blood magic. I honestly didn't. And what was it Amelia said? Liar, you must have known. You were his lover. How could you not? And for once, Amelia is on the receiving end of her own hypocrisy. Oh, God. Calm down. Calm down. It'll sound stupid. For certain characters, I think of certain songs. For Artin, I don't know why, it was always Country Roads by John Denver. I can't explain that, even if I tried, but every time I played Artin, Country Roads would start playing. For Amelia, I have 3, and they're all bits of songs from the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which is one of my favourite musicals. For the end of the prologue, I think of Riff Raff's bit in There's a Light. The darkness must go down the river of night's dreaming. Flow, Morpheus, slow, let the sun and light come streaming into my life. Into my life. Forgive me if my singing is a tad off. I'm rather teary. I think of that. It's sad but hopeful. After Leandra's death, I think of Brad's verse in the penultimate song. I don't even know what it's called, but it's when the servants have killed Frank and Rocky and Columbia, and the house is blasted off, and Brad, Janet, and Dr. Scott are kind of in the dust. He sings, I've done a lot, God knows I've tried to find the truth, I've even lied, but all I know is deep inside I'm bleeding. I think of that, and right now, from here till the end of the game, I think of the reprise of science fiction double feature. The film opens with a cinema usherette. If you can't remember, back in the day, films used to have an interval, and one of the cinema usherettes would come in with her little tray selling ice creams. And basically, this usherette, she's singing about all of the worlds she's seen on the silver screen. And the song is so hopeful. And Flash Gordon was there in silver underwear. Claude Rains was the Invisible Man. But then something went wrong for Fay Ray and King Kong. They got caught in a celluloid jam. Then at a deadly pace, it came from outer space. And this is how the message ran. Science fiction, double feature. Dr. X will build a creature. See androids fighting. Brad and Janet and Francis stars in Forbidden Planet. And you know, there is a reprise at the very end of the film, and it is... again, I apologise, I'm stumbling over my words. The reprise is so much sadder. Science fiction, double feature. Frank has built and lost his creature. Darkness has conquered Brad and Janet. The servant's gone to a distant planet. Whoa. At the late night double feature picture show. Oh, don't cry. I finally stopped crying. I don't need to cry anymore. Oh, God, my heart. My fucking heart. Ugh. Okay. With that, I think I'm calm. Who do we want? Varric. We need him for comfort. And we can't go with our traditional party because he's not here. Not Meryl. Absolutely not Meryl. Here's the thing, we could take comfort in the arms of our former lover. Amelia, she's too heartbroken. She's absolutely too heartbroken. She's thinking, I'll never feel again. Amelia is kind of thinking, if this ends with my death, I'll be happy. That she's sort of done at this stage. She's just kind of a husk on autopilot. We have our best friend. We have Sebastian. Sebastian, he looks at us like he'll never forgive us. We're gonna go with our best friend.
The First Enchanter went to the Gallows. We must find him.
Indeed. However, I am gonna end this episode off right here. In the next one, can Amelia save the mages? We'll see. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below. And if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.